Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Sarah, the Stoky Potter. I've got a glaze reveal for you today. I am a little bit unsure about how most of it is going to come out because the fluted bowl and 3 mugs were in a previous firing, and unfortunately it got overfired, so it reached top temperature. And because I'd inadvertently added a 1 into the program, don't ask me how, basically what was happening was it was cooling by 1 degree an hour instead of however quickly it should be cooling, which meant that it had been sat at 1150 degrees for about 8 hours. So pretty overfired. I really didn't know what to do, but I reached out to my fellow pottery group, WhatsApp group, and I was like, what do I do? And they were like, Lucy was like, just treat it like you would if you were refiring something. So that's what I did. I went in with that mentality. So we'll see. And then at the bottom, I have my wavy bowl, which just fit into the kiln. So it'll be interesting to see. So I've been quite brave with my experiments in my glazing. So I'm really excited to see how they come out. I am probably going to need gloves though, because I think it's about 80 degrees. And I haven't picked. And I'm filming this on my iPad because I realised I wasn't using it to its full potential, and it's a bigger screen so I can see a bit more when I'm holding things up. And I think the lighting's okay. I don't think I'm needing the ring light because I think that was perhaps a bit too stark, and I didn't like how it was reflecting on my glasses anyway. But before I open it, I just want to say thank you to all of you who've subscribed and who are following along my journey. Thank you so much. And let's get into the kiln, shall we? Ooh. Wow. That's interesting. So that's my 7. Where's my 6? I've forgotten. I broke the tip off the 6, so that would have probably bent a little bit further. So yeah, it's probably a good 6.5, I would say. But again, it's not a very full kiln, so I'm happy though. I'm happy. So the first piece that I'm going to pull out is my wavy bowl, and this was one of those pieces that got overfired. Hey, that's not come out too badly. Check out my wavy bowl. Oh no, check out my fluted bowl. Do you want to see the inside? Look at that. Love it. Can I see any pinholes? There better bloody not be. I think this piece has been through enough trauma without having pinholes as well. So should I tell you what she is? Gorgeous. I'm so happy. So we have black matte on the outside, Mako. It's still hot, but I can touch it with that hand. So black matte, 3 coats. And obviously because it had been overfired, when I was applying it, it took forever to dry. I mean forever. I wanted a real contrast between the outside and the inside. I'm gonna have to put my gloves back on. It's a bit hot. So I'm not quite sure if you can see in this light, but it is a bit patchy, but I quite like it actually. It's giving it a real textured vibe. I like it. So the inside is green tea Mako. This is green tea Mako. Yes, Mako green tea ×2 to the up to the rim, and then lime shower ×2. I really like that. I like how some of the thicker bits got like a really gorgeous blue colour. Really happy with that. That's going to come to Gladstone with me on the 15th of November. Oh, that's a shame. So a few kiln openings ago, I showed you that I did a Germolene tube. Germolene is an antiseptic cream here in the UK, and it's come out terribly. But you know, I don't mind, because it was for me, and it is just kind of, it's for my mum really. We lost my mum, and Germolene, she swore by Germolene as kids growing up, and as adults, anything that was wrong, Germolene, get the Germolene, Germolene will fix it. And at a funeral, we had a tube of Germolene and some Albus oil on her coffin, because she swore by both things. So yeah. Yeah, so that's for my mum. Right, okay. So, oh, let me just. Ooh, my mum must be shining down on me. Is it hot? Can I touch it? Yeah, touch it. Sorry. I did a test. So, Pasla Gold. I wanted some for ages. It was out of stock, and we were chatting on our WhatsApp group, and I can't remember who it was. It might have been Lucy that said it's in stock, or somebody said it was in stock, and about 4 of us rushed and all bought some. And it came in, it was rock solid. I ended up having to take it all out of the tub, put it in a bigger tub, get my hand blender, blend it to within an inch of its life. And Lucy had said that she tried to use it and it just kept flaking off. So my intention isn't to put it on big pieces. I wanted it for like the gold accents. I suppose a cheap version of gold luster. And I've applied 4 coats. So I am actually happy with that. I am happy with that. And then the next 3 pieces on this shelf, I'm calling my Andrea mugs. And I'll tell you why. So because they overfired, these are the 3 of the mugs that I overfired. They were also test mugs. I was testing out some carving. And when it came to glazing them, my brain just decided it didn't want to work, and I was rushing. I needed to get them glazed so that I could fill the kiln, so I could get it on. You all know how it is. And I just thought, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to glaze them. So I put it on a WhatsApp group. Help me. How do I glaze these 3 mugs? And the first person to reply was Andrea. And I hadn't said this, but I decided for myself when I sent the message, the first person that suggests any combination of glaze, I'm doing it. If I'd got the glazes, I wasn't going to go out and buy glazes, because, well, no, I wasn't going to go and buy glazes, but I was going to do whatever was suggested. So Andrea suggested blue rutile and chun plum. And how she typed it in the message, I wasn't sure whether she meant like alternating coats or whatever. And what she meant was blue rutile on one, chun plum on the other. And I think she meant a combination of the two on a third. And although she said she'd not used that combination before, it was what popped into her head. So I thought, right, that's what I'm doing. So one mug has blue rutile, one mug has chun plum, and one mug has the combination of the two splashed on. I'll show you when I get them out. So the first one that I will show you. Oh, that's terrible. So this is chun plum ×3 on an overfired mug, remember. So the inside is white opal, 3 coats on white stoneware, but that's terrible. It's awful. And I'm not even going to refire these because it's already been cooked to within an inch of its life. So I don't even know if I want to use it. I don't know. Thank you for the suggestion, Andrea. And in any other circumstances, it would probably be okay. But what it has told me though is I don't like the carving. And I think it was Kendall from Bunnyfoot Pottery who said that maybe drinking from a mug with carving quite high up might not be that comfortable on the lips. But irrespective of that, it's just horrible. I mean, it's matte there, but shiny there. Weird. Horrible though. Ugh. And the next one is, it's not terrible, but it's not very good either. Sorry. So this is the blue rutile and chun plum. Oh, it's so much better filming with my iPad. I can actually see what I'm doing. So what I did was I put white opal in the inside. I did blue rutile all the way around so that it got a defined amount of glaze around the top part, because obviously where you're drinking. And then I just got my brush and I just swooped it all the way around. I like that there. Ah, that's hot. So did I do 2 coats? Yeah, 2 coats of blue rutile, and then I just swooped over 2 coats of chun plum. But I like some of it, but again, I think because it's been overfired, it's just not very nice. But thank you very much, Andrea, for the suggestion. And then the last one, oh, I like this one. So if this survives the water test, this might be the best one. So this is just blue rutile. 3 coats. And actually, it was my favourite carving wise. It's a bit hot. I do like that. I love how it's broken over the texture. And white excuse me, white opal in the middle. Why do I keep saying in the middle? Inside. It's brown. Is blue rutile supposed to? No, it's blue. Daft sod. I like it though. Yeah. Look at that. Can't really. Can you see? We go out there. I do like that. Unusual. Right, that's it for this shelf. Let's get into the next shelf. So this bottom piece is the last piece. But don't you think, though, that they say that there's a little magic in every kiln? And Jeanette set me a little challenge. And today I'm going to sprinkle some mud magic onto Therese Dallin Lund ceramics. And I want you to check out her next kiln opening to see where the magic lands next. And that's all I'm going to say. Shall we get into this next wavy bowl? This was an experiment. And I'll tell you what I did. So I did Flux Blossom in and out Amico. And then I did Spectrum Holly Green ×2 all over coverage and Spectrum Textured Kiwi Fruit ×2. 2 new glazes to me, not used them before. And I know Audrey Lynn has used both of those what's happened there? That's the bowl. I love the outside. Gorgeous. No running at all. And that's the inside. It's a bit patchy, the base. See what I mean? And I did alternate the direction of the coats. I mean, down the sides is beautiful. Can you, I don't know if you, it's really hard to. I don't know if I'm disappointed. I don't know. I think this is one of those pieces that I think I need to just sit with for a little bit. Love the shape. I'm just not sure. Let me just shut my door. Hang on. I'm still filming, Paul. Yeah, a couple of minutes. I just don't know why the base has gone like that. Oh, we'll see. But so a bit of a strange kiln opening for me, really. I don't know what that is. Strange. Where can I put that? Right, so that's it. Thank you all so much for sticking with me and watching my kiln opening. I have some exciting news to share. So this Sunday, the 2nd, I've got a clay playdate with not only 1 or 2, but 3 other potters. So I'm travelling down to Far Forest Ceramics to spend some time with Jeanette in her beautiful studio, and we are going to be joined by Maxine and Lucy from West 2 Ceramics. So we're going down. Maxine is a very accomplished potter, and she is very skilled at hand building and sculpting. So we're going to have a lesson by Maxine on the Sunday at Jeanette's studio. I'm anticipating lots of laughter, maybe not so much making, but I'm really looking forward to spending the day with those three. They're just lovely people, as are the rest of the group. And we are planning for all of us to get together, but for Julia and for Kay in particular, they are kind of at the opposite ends of the country, and for Andrea as well, it's quite a drive for her. So, but we are planning stuff. So yeah, got that on Sunday. Really looking forward to it. I'm busy making. I am doing Gladstone Makers Market, which is the home of the Great Pottery Throwdown. I am going to be doing a market there on the 15th, so I'm making frantically for that. But in the meantime, thank you all for joining me on my journey with clay and glaze. If you don't already, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And like, comment, share, all of that wonderful goodness. And I just want to say thank you so much. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're all having a fabulous day. And I shall see you all next time.